What's good, guys? I am Ethan Hager, and I'm here with Team Pandemic today. Today I'll be doing a deck profile over Bermuda Triangle. So, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comment bar, or feel free to PM me. I am always up for replies or answering questions. So, here we go. Hey guys, okay, so one thing I do in my deck profiles is I break down the deck and explain everything piece by piece. That way everybody can get a basic understanding of the deck and understand some of the card's skills. So we're going to start with my starting Vanguard. This is Prism Shine Core. Prism Smile Core. Now what Core does is whenever a rearguard unit would be returned to the hand, she just bounces right back. So I think she's really good. In my opinion, I think she's one of the best starters of them all. So yes, this is the grade 0, and now we're gonna go on with my triggers. Now I figured out that lighting looks bad. Okay, so one thing I found out about Bermuda triangles is they are one of the criticalist. They have a lot of critical triggers. They actually have 16 of them. No, they have 4 different critical triggers. So you can play 16 critical triggers in this deck if you want. I don't play stand because of the version you guys are about to see. Now I play 4 heal. These are all Prism Shine or Prism triggers, except for the critical trigger. And I'll show you in a second why. This is Prism Shine or Prism of Miracles. She's another. They're all critical, or they're all my bad, Prism. So that's the critical trigger. Now this is the other critical trigger. Since I don't play stands in this deck, I play 8 crit. Now this is the Gunstar Florida. Personally, I don't like her artwork, but I only had enough. I had 4 of her to match the artwork. Now this is the draw trigger. In my opinion, in regular decks, I don't like draw triggers. I normally play about 8 crit for draw, or 8 crit for stand, 4 heal. But that's just me. So those are all the triggers. And now we're gonna get on with our grade 1s. Triggers I shouldn't have to break down. They're just triggers. No explanation behind those. So let's get the grade 1s. I apologize about that. My camera is being weird for a second when it started up. So let's start with the. We're gonna continue on with our video, and we're gonna do the grade 1s. Now this is Prism Image. I'm just gonna say Image Clear. Now, other than her being a shield in the hand and being really hot looking, she allows you to Soul Blast one to give a Vanguard. When she's bounced to the hand from rear guard, you can Soul Blast one and give your Vanguard +4, or any Bermuda Triangle +4, 4,000. So then we've got the 10k booster, or 10k attacker when she's on rear guard. That's all I can really say. This is Prism Romance Mercule. Now this is the Perfect Guard. I think perfect guards are always mandatory in any deck you play. This is Ellie, Mermaid Idol Ellie. She's actually not a Prism card, and I think that's what would make this card so much more busted. If her name was Prism Idol Ellie or something like that. But this is the Perfect Guard, so 4 is definitely mandatory. Now this is a grade 2. When she boosts Labrador, or this is the last 2 grade 1s, my bad. When she boosts Labrador, she goes up to an 11k, and you Soul Blast one. Personally, I don't think I've ever used her in this deck once. I think I've shielded with her more times than anything. Okay, so let's get on with the grade 2s. Okay, grade 2s. This is Prism, Romance, what is her name? Sorry, I apologize. Lumiere. She becomes a 12k boost, 12k attacker. So she's just like our grade 1 that I showed you, the Prism, Romance, Mercule. Obviously our 10k vanilla. Not really much to say about her, but she has Prism in the name. Her name is Prism Smile Landura or something like that. Lagirin, something like that. And now for our final grade 3s. This is Prism Promise Celtic. She's just like Clear. Excuse me. She's just like Clear. Return her to the hand, and you can Soul Blast 1 to give a Bermuda Triangle +4. So let's get on with grade 3s. Okay, so we're nearing the end of the video. All sad, but without further ado, we have the final and most sought after cards in the deck are the grade 3s. Now this is Prism Image Vert. Now we're going to talk about Vert in a second, so I'm going to put hers to the side. That way I can explain some things. And this is my avatar, Prism Promise Labrador. Now Labrador is kind of busted, in my opinion. She combos very well with our Prism cards Clear and Celtic, my bad. Sorry, I've got a lot of cards on my mind right now. She combos very well. You can counterblast 1 card in your damage with Prism in the name, and you can return up to 1 Bermuda Triangle to your hand. Now when she attacks a Vanguard, you can play her skill to give her plus, this is a limit break by the way, this is her first ability, and then her second ability is an act ability, so you can counterblast the Prism card. Now this is her limit break. You can, what's it called? Superior Call 3. You have to Superior Call 3 cards with Prism in their name, and this card goes up by plus 10k and 1 critical. So you get a pretty beefy Vanguard right here. That's swinging in at you for 21 almost every turn. Now, what makes this combo even better? Let's talk about it. Vert. Remember I said we talk about Vert in a second? Well, what Vert is she is the break ride for Bermuda Triangles. And this card is a little broken. Not as broken as Labrador, but she's still just as good. When you break ride, you return 2 of your Vanguard, 2 rear guards, and your Vanguard gains plus 10k. Now that's a limit break, and you also get to draw 1. So when you do this limit break or break ride, and she just went up by plus 20 or plus 10, so she's at 21. Then you attack, play her skill, Superior Call 3 rear guards with Prism in the name, and she goes up by another plus 10k, plus 10k, and she's swinging it with plus 2 crit. So yep, that's pretty broken card. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully me breaking it down was more helpful for you. One thing I do want to say about Bermudas is they're definitely not a deck to start off with. Like if you're just now learning how to play card fight, they're very combo heavy. So you might want to wait for until you get the basic grasp of Vanguard and you've tried out other decks. But other than that, alright guys, thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe for more.